Hello and welcome to another edition of the Eternal Journey and the Resolves, and here we are today with a slightly updated version of Nostrix Porter. Admittedly, we're only playing like one in the main and one in the market of the new card, which is Messenger Heart, but I thought I'd like to try it. I did feel for a while like I always sort of wanted something else to be able to fetch up with the Crownwatch Press Gang, something a little bit more utility. This isn't strictly utility, but it is a fifth thing that you can hit with Crownwatch, so if you don't actually want to flood your hand with echo cards and you just want to get something that you'll be able to use later on, so like post Nostrix, just like make more Cliffside Porters after that, then that's something you can do. Because sort of a not very good position that you could get yourself into was that you dual your Crownwatch Press Gangs and your opponent kept killing them, and then eventually just like have no Porters left. You had to like aggressively strategize them away to sort of like still have targets. So there's not much more different in this deck. I'm still experimenting with the common cards. I'm not sure if I want 4 of these yet. I think now I've gone back to 4 Cliffside Porters in the main. Maybe I do. But for the most part, Our Influence is quite nice, and this is just like a experiment for now, just to see whether or not it's actually good. But again, this is just a Hooru control deck. It's got a lot of pieces sort of in there for its win condition per se. I mean, we've got like 4, 5, 9. We've got 12 pieces for our win condition. We've got other cards that are actually meant to make it better, like the second sight. So this isn't quite Knucklebones where it's just like 71, well no, more than that control cards, and then just like one win condition that'll just get there in the end. There's a lot more work actually goes into this one. But let's go into ladder and see what we can actually do. Okay, so this sounds probably fine. We can harsh rule on 5 quite easily here, so I probably will keep this. Got a face Aegis as well, if that's actually relevant. Yeah, just Crest of Vengeance here. Just give our opponent the spooks. Whilst they look at our spooky first turn play of a Crest of Vengeance and go, oh, what's the Echo card they've got? Snowcross J. Ah, that's not fun. That's the opposite of fun. Well, I'll favour here, just get face Aegis on. Probably prefer this to be Skycrag rather than the Feln Beatdown deck. Yep, this is fine. Okay with this. The reason top being that I feel like it's easier to win the game against this deck. So I say this, and then we're probably going to absolutely just die in a fire to a Aegis Snowcross J, which is not going to be fun because we don't have the Jotun Hills anymore. But actually, we've got a quick combo kill actually, so maybe we're okay. Well, let's strategize here. Our opponent seems to be stuck on power, which is fine by me. Oh, okay, so let us pull Cliffside Porter away. I think we have to play the Hooru banner now. Sadly, I have to just like waste the Permafrost just doing this. But then if our opponent plays like a 3-drop that doesn't have Aegis, then, well, 2-drop it looks like now. We should be able to tidy the board with a harsh rule. Wow, Champion of Fury. Well, we're taking 8. We're taking 8. So, actually, let's just Hailstorm here. This lets us hold up Lightning Strike. Whew, that was a new visual. This lets us hold up Lightning Strike if they've got more of that, and it looks like they do. They've got Sincere Brigand, just like, nope, no thank you. None of that. It's like, that's enough of that, thank you very much. I'm going to second sight here, just because it can try to find me power, which it does. So then we get to put the Cliffside Porter back, get to Justice Sigil, draw a Porter, which puts us back up on cards. No idea if that gets from the top or just like a random place of your deck. I think there was a point where a few of us were experimenting to see, like, with having some premium Cliffside Porters just to see which one it took from. But okay, so it looks like it stays on top. So I'm just going to play 2 Porters out because if I want to use a removal spell on this, that's fine by me. But if there's another Sincere Brigand, I'll probably just jump, to be honest. Just jump it, make the Nostrix. Okay, so that is our opponent's entire turn. Block it. I think we'll Eilyn's Choice just to pop the Aegis off. Then just Nostrix up the old student here. And then I might just Nostrix again next turn, just to be super greedy. And just tell opponent, the game's over. You stumbled for a turn, and us, the Hooru control deck, were able to capitalise. Long barrel, it's no fun. So this has overwhelm anyway. Just block the bigger one. If they like Rampage or whatever, they get to deal some damage, but if they had Rampage on this, yeah, they wouldn't be able to deal any damage there either. Well, wallop you for 5. Then I suppose just use the expensive one. Then, as long as we're not dead this turn, we should be in good shape to be able to stabilize. Rats. Well, we're at 2. So that's Eilyn's favour. Doesn't do anything with the Aegis, but helps us to sort of stabilize here a little bit. Just going to play 2 Porters out. Then we should be able to Wisdom Elders. Maybe we can do it just to get our Crownwatch back. Well, our opponent is going wide here. Yep. Do we get Cliffside or Messenger Hawk? I think we actually get Cliffside. I put the Messenger in the deck to get the Messenger, but well, any way we can gain lives here, and it appears not. So let us just make a huge boy. We're dead to removal spell, but I think we're dead to it anyway. So that's Cloud of Ash. So now we need to get an Eilyn's Choice or a counter spell or Rain of Frogs. Cool, we can get Rain of Frogs. It's not over. It's not over. Rain of Frogs, because that's Cloud of Ash, isn't it? Yep. Nope. not for you. Not allowed it. You can't have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm gonna wait 1 turn. Just so we just don't die to some random charge threat. Cool. Okay. So now this is fine because we get to attack with a bunch of big boys. Yeah, this is fine. Actually, what I might do is just like, I should have attacked with everyone. Yeah, if we harsh rule, then we're able to just make partial. I should have attacked with everyone. This is now a mistake, but I'm willing to commit to this line because now we get to make 2 Cliffside Porters. So the 1 card at the top of our opponent's deck doesn't do it. If this is a version with the Nightfall 2-drop, the Twilight Raider or something, is it? Maybe that's a bit of a problem. And now I'm going to get the Messenger Hawk. Oh, what was off it? I mean, they're dead. And the Messenger Hawk was then not actually better than getting the more Cliffside Porters. But oh, it's our fun. That's what we're here for, isn't it? Okay, well, we're on the draw, but with our hand, we do have a power on the board, don't we? Cool. With the hand, the way that it works, assuming we draw power, we should be able to do the combo, I suppose we'll call it. Okay, so Stone's got power, but it is a Crest, so I'm expecting it not to be Gunslingers we're playing against, so we'll Crest here. Wouldn't mind finding like an undepleted power. Wisdom's great. Gives us something to do. I like just having more cards in hand when you've got merchants, because then the cost of actually putting a card away is a lot less. So Rindra's Choice. Okay, so our opponent is like some sort of free faction deck. Well, let's make them think we are temporal, because they might scoop. That's the best way to win. Your opponent's just like, ah, oh, temporal, I'm not playing against this. Scoop it up. Okay, so this opponent could be playing like some sort of scream nonsense. Don't think we actually need to get anything here. What am I getting, like a rain or something? We do have 2 merchants, we don't actually need everything that's in there. Yeah, let's just Wisdom. We'll Wisdom the Elders, draw some cards, get a little bit deeper, get a bit of a greater idea of what's going on. Okay, so we could be playing against some sort of like a more controlling deck here. Ooh, we've got Nostrix and Cliffside Porter. Tasty. So let us Genevieve here. Just sort of guarantee you've got power coming. Just get the Hooru banner. Because this puts us all the way up to 6, which is sort of pretty good for us. I'm not going to play like Vara and stuff. I don't think we'll care too much because Permafrost it. I think we should be able to go above and beyond. We do, if we're intending on getting this porter back out, we do want to get it before we do the Nostrix, so that it also gets hit. Okay, so play this so we'll get like any sort of weird discards happening. Okay, I'm going to get Messenger Hawk now though. Got Blood Prime for free. I did actually win a game the other day where I just went for the complete backup plan of just like attacking my opponent with 3 power units. That was absolutely glorious. Oh, not like this. Well, yep, you got it. Well done. So that was one way of popping our face ages, I guess. I think the board can deal with that. Not really once it's actually already in play. So I'm tempted just to hash over so I don't have to deal with it. But I probably can play more important stuff. Let's be a bit more of a nuisance. I think we'll just Permafrost this for now. Get for our 3 points, just fire off the Wisdom, and then next turn we'll start doing the Nostrix with this. Sort of a nuisance that I probably would be able to in cold blood potentially. But once we've got like 1 Nostrix going, we should be okay. Okay, well, if we really need to, we can like Harsh Rule later on. Well, Hailstorm and Harsh Rule actually. Let us make a Cliffside Porter. Nostrix it up. I'm sort of fine if this leads to our opponent just like in cold blood in this. That's fine because we don't actually need all of them. Should be okay with just sort of like the 1. But I might go and get the 1 from the market just to go for the real overkill. It'd be nice if the face ages meant that this completely avoided this effect. Well, that's good. But joke's on. The joke's not on you. Let me tell you, the joke is not on you. What can we do here? So, how do we win once our win conditions are being gobbled up? I think it is along the lines of just Nostrix in frogs. Yes, Nostrix frogs. That's the new meta. That. Let us get Nostrix Lord of Visions. There's a one cost unit. Rats. Already got it. So Crouch Press Gang's dead now. Just like leave the 5/6 back. Just blow up you for 5 in the air. So we've got a way of winning, and our way of winning is that we are going to Nostrix our whatever frog next turn. Then we're going to shuffle in more copies of that frog into our deck. We've got to do it for free. Oh yes. So now Nostrix this. If you want to do it, you can. That's yeah, just not let our opponent get cudgels to put on this would be nice. Then just play Messenger Hawk, shuffle more frogs in our deck. I think let's play these out. Just like got you. Sadly, we can't do much with the press game. I probably should have waited and like strategized this away and then done whatever. But yeah, you got it, mate. You cudgel away. I think we can probably still go around this actually, because if this attacks, I think our opponent's dead. Oh, close to us being dead. So let's strategize. Try and find like a Permafrost for this and just kill our opponent. Okay, so Lightning Strike is not the most dynamic answer. Let's just get rid of the power, just don't need it. So our opponent is effectively at 22, and they get to kill 2 of our blockers, so just assume the 2 6s, so we've got 10, 16, 21, so we're 1 short. Do we get our opponent to 1 though? This is a difficult one. Yeah, so we get our opponent to 1 and they lose this. And then we just have to kill this. I think we just hang 5 for a turn. I'd like to find like a Wisdom of the Elders or something like that. Okay, so feeling sounds fine. Ugh, this is getting even bigger. So this is just 10 damage. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so as long as I don't make anything too big here afterwards, that's sort of fine, because I'm probably just going to like A-space for everything and then just like harsh rule everything away. Ooh, froggy. Well, common cards, right on time, mate. Good job. Okay, so Caleb's choice just going to be getting a pile of. Okay, so I'm probably going to get a pile of cudgels here, but that's fine because we have nothing to put them on. So it looks like Hooru was a good choice. It's a good choice to not go for it last turn, I guess. Yeah, you got it. 9 of our dudes to get us like 2. Cool. Play cover cards, no matter, does it? Let us harsh roll so we're not dead. I'm pretty sure we can still somehow win. I'm sure there's a way. Might have to like get that Messenger Hawk later on. Who knows? But we do only have to deal 12 damage. I think I've actually just gone through all of our frogs. No, there's still more, isn't there? Well, Crownwatch doesn't do anything because it only gets 1 cost. It doesn't get 1 or less, sadly. If this got 1 or less, that'd be really good. I'll keep that power. Don't need it. It means that Strategize is still live. Oh no! What, Joe Feast Caller? Nerd. Ruining all our fun. Yep, get out of here, Cobalt Waystone. Let's attack him. What might let us get him for the 3 points? So, opponent had a pause. Maybe it's Caleb's choice. If it is, that sort of sucks. So it'll be Hailstorm because it's always in the second spell. Unseal, okay. So opponent just gets to draw a card here. Well, from the attack. And they're making a really big boy. If we drew a Permafrost for that Black Sky Havager, that would have been really nice actually. But let us second sight here. Let's get a little bit deeper in our deck. Okay, so press gang, good. Let's put this on top just so we get double destiny, I guess. I suppose we strategize. What am I trying to find a Permafrost now, just to deal with this? So opponent Caleb's choicing it. That's fine. Play the power out, it's like whatever. Sort of off it. No, it's fine. We'll probably just jump here. Oh, not being allowed. I'm dead instead. Well, give me all good games. They fought well. We nearly beat through. Just there. Yeah, if you were a little bit smaller, you'd have tasted it. Yeah, doing the old torch here to make sure we knew. But yeah, nearly beat the Rain of Frogs. I'm sure we could have like managed to finagle our way through. Maybe the hash was too aggressive. Okay, well, we're on the draw here. We do have 3 power and a way of finding the 4th with the Crest. I think we'll keep it. Messenger Hawk in hand isn't ideal, but we're probably just going to strategize it away. So what would I like to play against here? I suppose we'll be able to work it out. Wouldn't mind playing against straight Argent Party actually, just because we've got a load of board wipes, so should be okay. Just going to Crest here, try to find underplated power. Well, Hooru ban is probably still okay. Shakedown isn't awful for us. So if our opponent did want to shake us down, that'd be reasonably okay. Yeah, let's play the shiny one. So our opponent doesn't get to attack us here. If we don't draw an unpleated power, then I'm just going to like Eilyn's Favour and then play the Hooru banner. But if we do, I think maybe I'm going to play the Genov Merchant. And I'm not sure if I will just get Rain of Frogs here. Just as a way of dealing with something like a Tavrod or a Marley. And I only just got the joke about Marley. I think it's Who Shot the Sheriff joke. So yeah, that was a bit of a cheeky one. Okay, so colour deck as well. Maybe this is like a bigger Argenport deck. I'm just playing this because it clogs up the ground and trades really well, as well as Warcries are pretty nice in Runehammer, I'll be honest. So yeah, so nothing happened, so I'll just grab our Primal Sigil there. This means that up until 5 we've got underplayed power, which is nice. Yeah, Runehammer's good. Admittedly aggressive, but still probably good. Do I though just grab a Visional Estate, just get that gone for good? I think I'm just going to grab Cliffside Porter, just get the combo or whatever rolling. Well, you know, you stop messing about with the totem. I'm trying to record. I think I'm okay for sacrificing, thank you. I'm more than happy just to trade with this and then just like casually board. That's fine. Cool, so I'll use the Aegis next turn. Just casual for now, just stop this nonsense. I've always got 3 cards in hand. Float in about 3 Warcries, I believe. Corrupted Unburn. Spicy. Well, do we have a quick way of stopping that? Don't really want to take 10, I'll be honest with you. Let's play a Porter. I'll probably Convire's favourite. I think I've seen this deck list actually, so I'm not sure if they've got it. I could just look it up now, but I've not got time for that. So this could be citywide ban, but it shouldn't stick because we've got the face Aegis. So let us just do the Nostrix now. Just like, yeah, let's just stop that before it happens. Get our 5/6s going. Next time we get to Messenger Hawk them and then draw 2 cards, which should hopefully draw us closer to some old Tavrod in the market. That's also fine. So let us Messenger Hawk. Yeah, shuffle a load of those away. Draw 3 cards. Is there everything I want on the board? I don't think there really is there? I'm happy just to sort of keep my dudes back. I think I'll second sight though. Oh yes, going for it. Let's just tuck Eilyn's Choice just so it's nice and safe, and get some shiny boys. Oh, it's not actually safe because of the Destiny, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well. I've got loads of guys in the ground here, sort of not dead from 1 weapon here, so let's attack for 5 because it's for free. They've just got like all these boys on the ground, just keeping that Tavrod in check. And then next turn we'll just be able to protect ourselves with Eilyn's Choice, so even if our opponent goes and merchants up like a harsh will, we should be safe from that point onwards. Tell what? Right, go on. Well, Tavrod's big. It's going to be 10 power we need to fight through. So 4, 8, 10, yep. Snap, block. 4, 8, 10, yep, for sure. So, can we get another Nostrix here? You can. Just out of greed, just purely out of being a greedy boy, to be honest. Nah, we don't actually need the Nostrix, do we? Let's spin this merchant, just get a messenger hawk, just to be cheeky. I'm not going to use it till next turn. I'm going to hopefully use my Eilyn's choice just to kill this. Opponent attacks with attacks for 5. Yeah, we can wait a turn. Opponent does have a weapon that we do need to be sort of mindful of. Sure. That's all fine. I'll just block with my 3/7. Yep. Okay, so 10/7. We're in trouble to Telot because Telot is pretty big. But I wouldn't mind just like drawing like a harsh roll and just going absolutely on top, over the top of our opponent. So let's just get in with everyone. Doesn't really matter what happens. It's already done its destiny, yeah. Just start pushing damage. Make our opponent feel afraid of what's happening to him. Also, don't think they got sigils last turn, so I think they've run out of run out of justice sources. So yeah, this is fine. Just get damage in, to be honest. So let us. I think I actually thought to play them all out as well, because we can Crownwatch for more anyway. Okay, so they're just attacking with the 1. I'm going to get full value. I'll just Eilyn's choice it, to be honest. Yep, Slade's fine. So top card Slay, they've taken 1 from the attack and bombed 4, it looks like. Yep. Cool. Well, we're just going to Eilyn's choice this, just off it. Don't really have any attacks anymore. More Tavrods. Let's strategize here. I suppose don't need more second sights here, do we? It's got like infinite of these. I think I probably should perhaps be going for the attack with a Winchest, because I'm going to eventually run out of stuff. So this is looking rough. We do actually need to kill Telot just because the attack is just really good. So we need to get 10 points again. It's sort of fine. Okay, so a full mill allows it, yeah. Well, it's got 38 cards left, so we need 10, so 2, 3, 7, 10, cool. So 6, 7, 10. Do we play Ghost or removal spell? Yeah. Give additional 1 just in case there's some sort of fast speed interaction. Eventually we'll grind through all this nonsense. I'll be able to start attacking. But the shrinking power ability over a couple of turns, that really counts up. Okay, cool. So now our opponent has to give us the Telot. So let's press gang again. Let's get more parters. That's a play 2 out. Eventually going to be able to go wide enough around this, we'll be able to get it for damage, but for now it's not quite worth it. I think next turn's the first turn where I'll just A space. But our deck just sort of being full of 1 cost, slightly bigger Twin Brood Sauropods is pretty nice. Oh, that could turn. Oh, another Telot, cool. So this is going to be -2 to my team. 12 power on this. Do we have 12? 3, 6, nope. So I suppose I'll just chuck a Messenger Heart, that's fine. These tellers are good. I might have to just like wipe the board just to be able to do something about it. But yeah, let's just attack for whatever damage we can. I think we get in fair for like 5 points, which is fine. Okay, so let's Wisdom to draw more of them. Face Aegis isn't impacted by that, so just Crest of Order here. So it's on top. Harsh Rule, cool. In that case, I think I'm just going to allow this, attack for what I can next turn, Harsh Rule, and then just rebuild. Because otherwise the -2 attack is just like absolutely ridiculous. Yep, this is fine. We can attack him for 1 point of damage. Yeah, about that. Wow, these games are taking a while. We're on like game 3, is it? 30 minutes in? Oh, we'll have to do some creative editing. Let's try and get this in time. I probably fought hard though. I should probably just like, yeah, I'm going. Just wasting everyone's time here like with A space, but I just pressed A space just to see if anyone else can attack, but nope. Everything's got negative power. Great. Yeah, so it looks like I should have actually got the even Nostrix just to keep things big enough. Yep, got me. Yeah, that's enough of that. Do display once, we can also Wisdom. Don't really need to. Let's just play 10 power out. Hope that opponent has had enough of drawing Tello and just absolutely destroying us with it. But Tello's good. Go on, no whammies, no like big gem blade or whatever on this. Wisdom first, I guess. Nice. Feel pretty silly about this Hailstorm now, but these don't do anything anyway, so it literally just doesn't matter. Our point is dead though, look at this. Yep. Yeah, I feel sort of sad that after all that fight that our opponent got through, they're not going to get any points from that match. Okay, so I think because how long these games have taken, I'm actually only going to play 4 today. This hand seems fine, it's got Crests and it's got Crownwatch gangs, so I'll keep it. Oops. So can't spell 7 life there. Just let them know that they're in the video. So Crest here, just going to find a power actually. Let's against maybe Combray. It is a banner, so it's not going to be. We don't need bars. We've got 2 ways of tutoring them, so bottom that. Feeling extremely smart and fit. Okay, so no teacher, no whammies, cool. But the banner makes me think that this isn't like anything to be concerned with. We'll play the banner because we're more likely to draw a sigil than we are to draw like a unit we play. So play like this. Next turn, I think depending on what our opponent plays here, so our opponent know it's going to be uploaded today. Might do this video first just so it's up so that they can see it. Don't like having people hanging around for ages. So I did record 3 videos today. Just make up for the fact that next weekend or something I'm just going to be off. Not next week, the weekend after. Yeah, I'm going away for the weekend, so probably not going to be any videos that week. But it's probably about time I had a break anyway. So what do we do? I do just make like a free to block this. I don't really need to. I do like Lightning Strike against this. Yeah, it's just strategize. Just hopefully draw a part that we get to put on the bottom. Okay, so we don't. Let's bottom Messenger Hawk. We don't need that right now. I'd rather just tutor it later rather than. Also, putting it on the bottom means that we won't ever actually draw it. Oh, we're against that deck. Well, this is the last one we're playing. I'm probably going to lose this match because they've got like these 2/2 Aegis things. I actually played a little bit of this deck. I did make a slight change to it though, in that I think I changed the Awakened Student into a Teacher of Humility. So Harsh Rule's good, but not perfect. Eilyn's Choice is unlikely to do much apart from kill a melee, but Harsh Rule already does that, so let's just get Nostrix down, just sort of get our stuff going, because we need to get going big, going wide, all this sort of business, before our opponent is able to like establish something like a Obelisk, because this is a Combrade Tokens deck. Yep, Snap Trade. The value of units in decks with Obelisk, they go up, to be honest. So I think that opponent didn't have any silence effects. So I'm going to do the thing again, where I just sort of like risk it, just try and go for the 6 power combo, so to speak. So this could be plus Obelisk. No, okay, cool. So, well, we've got a Hailstorm here, so we should be reasonably well set up. I think we've managed to go over the top of our opponent. Would like to get up to 8. Oh boy, Telot. What? Dead. So this is only 5 powers worth, so we'll boop this, just like block of our things, that's fine. Probably just going to Harsh Rule now, just like no reason not to. Especially now our opponent can't hold up anything like Stand Together. I think that deck does play Stand Together. So let's just wallop them for 8 and then kill these 2, leave them with 2 2/2s that can get sort of swept up next turn. And, oh, we could just do Hailstorm and not lose our thing. I accept your terms. Same effects, but we get to have more power. So I think I'm going to Crest here. Permafrost is not great here, because like the only thing they've really got that actually matters is like a melee. So what can we grab? We're at 7 now. We've already grabbed the. Let's grab Vision of Austerity. Yeah, let's do that. This is sort of a rough choice. We'll grab Vision just proactively. Snap trading anything. Obviously, it's not a trade if our opponent gets rats. This guy again. Well, chump blocking then. Just so much value that Telot gives you. It's like makes it really hard to try and race back as well. I will in this instance get a Messenger Hawk, I believe. No, it's Cliffside Porter still, because I just need to actually be able to clean up after this. So let's boop in. We will kill all units. Sorry, press gank, but Telot just can't survive. Play Al's Favour to get us up to 8. It's like the sweat there. I'm just like, don't have any sigils left. Play our 5/6, and we should be okay here because we've got Relic pretty much covered. Rats. Still got Justice Sigils left in the deck after like 2 attacks with the dude. Oh, Vanquisher's Blade, that's awful for us. What to buy? Well, we've got a good blocker. Let's make a 10/11. Well, the best thing about playing this deck is that we can just go as lucky as me. You just get to always get there. So this is probably them fetching up the Obelisk, in which case this will be the... Okay, so to convoy into Obelisk. That makes sense, yeah. I was like, well, you can't fetch that, but yeah, this makes sense now. So I'm just taking 8. It's fine, I accept your terms. So let us vision this. 6/5 still. Oh, it's got a weapon on it, right, okay. Things can't leave the void. That's sort of bad for us. Because I sort of like the revenge thing happening there. Let's just attack with these 2. It's like, give me some of your units. Stop Sword being too awful for us. I'd really love how opponent does draw a Sword unit, it's still sort of awful for us because it can trample over our Nostrix. But if they do that, are we able to go around them anyway? Lifesteal's just such an awful thing to have to think about in combat. It's like having to fight for a battle skull. Well, managed to go 4-0. Sweet. At least I think we did. Every game feels like a winner when you're playing Nostrix Part anyway. Okay, so that was it. Nostrix Part with a little bit of help from our friends, the Messenger Hawk. So we didn't really get to see me fetching up the Messenger Hawk too often, actually. But so I've been playing this off camera, just sort of on the ladder a little bit. And I found that it was really helpful in matchups that are just trying to grind you out. So previously, you'd be able to run out of Cliffside Porters, but now it's just like pretty much impossible. If you're able to just do what I did in one of the games, just like double Nostrix, at that point you only ever have to like commit one to the board. You're just in absolutely great shape because all the card draw just means you actually hit them. Do need to find some room to get like Channel Tempest back in this deck. Just because Channel's obviously just really powerful when you do have like a pile of Echo cards in your deck, as well as just being like a really late game control deck like we are. But it's pretty rough to try and find that space. But yeah, this deck's still cool. Still always got a place in my heart. Just even though it is a bit of a meme, I just feel like I'm perhaps this is the thing that we see with Temporal right now. The control decks, just because you're just able to play like I'm playing 11 Rafts in this, and just like a bunch of card draw, because they're just really powerful regardless of how they're going to win the game. Like the Temporal deck doesn't even need Temporal, so if you nerfed the actual card Temporal, that deck would still be a deck, and it would still be pretty obnoxious to play against, but at least we're able to do like instant speed, end of the story, which is just like the worst. Or like channel you, your turn, channel you, you're dead, and you're just like, well, good. I had -1 turn. My opponent played Time Walk, good. Yeah, but enough said about Temporal. Well, the less said about Temporal, the better, because boy, I can't wait for rotation for that deck to go away. But for now, we get to have fun with cards like this. So yeah. One thing I'll miss is like if Nostrix rotated, I'd be really sad because I just really enjoy this sort of deck. But also really enjoy to see more one-cost things that do stuff being sort of printed, because that means that our Crownwatch press gangs just gradually get better over time, which is a thing that happens when more cards are in the pool. But thank you from me. I will see you around when that resolves, etc. And who's our friend? Element user, this is you. Spy out your camera. So cameo from the Element user, who was, I believe, our third match. But yeah. Thanks for watching. See you around.